insects. Best greetings from the Petri dish with paper wasps of a family Vespidae of a genus Palistes. Very common paper wasps which are living everywhere in this global world, in Europe, in Asia, in South and North America, and probably the family is widely distributed in Australia and Africa too. This is species Palistes dominodus, I guess so, and this is very small artificial nest because it is in petri dish. It's not in natural conditions, it's closed by lid for self-protection, otherwise we can escape quite quickly. These wasps, they have food, they're not hungry, they're not thirsty. I can open the lid for a short period of time, but I prefer to open. You see, I can open it, but some can be trying to escape. But nevertheless, I can make bigger magnification, and I can touch wasps with my brush, so you can see how they move. We can activate them because I gave them honey maybe 1 hour ago. Now they're not hungry at all. They just started running around. I can breathe inside, make a little bit air, touch them, with brush to activate them a little bit. Some time ago they were very active, crawling around trying to escape. Of course they are in captivity. It's difficult to take video and photo for wasps now in natural environment because it's middle of autumn. It's fall time. All wasps are not very common outside. Today is pretty cold in Kyiv. Today it was 10 degrees centigrade, 12 degrees centigrade. Pretty cold and rainy, windy and rainy. So no insects around. So that's why we are happily sitting here inside the cage, feeding with honey. You see here the cotton with honey. One wasp is feeding on honey, and others just resting. Some just emerged recently. There are some cocoons. Maybe some more will be emerging. We are sitting here already for 2 weeks, I guess so, and we are happy about it because we have been mating, we were crawling around, and we feed regularly. We have even here natural flower, cosmos flower. Okay, started to fly. There are some males and females here. We use here very old paper nest, and we're sitting on this paper nest which I collected inside old empty beehive. Sometimes wasps prefer to find hidden place somewhere in cavity. Some are trying to copulate it, like here. So obviously this is a male and female. We're trying to communicate. As we already discussed, this type of paper wasp, genus Palistes, they are not very aggressive, like some other wasps, like Vespa, like Hornets. They're relatively peaceful. Of course, if you can try to push the abdomen of wasp on your skin, wasp will sting you. All wasps they have sting, you can be stung. But fortunately this peaceful Ballistas were stinging very weakly. Sting is not so dangerous. Paper wasps were feeding on honey, on juice, on nectar. I'm not quite sure that we can steal honey and nectar from honeybees. I'm more sure that they are not stealing honey from honeybees, because they have very small community, very small colony, and they are not aggressive like some yellow jackets. They are much more peaceful. Yellow jackets are aggressive and very tricky. Yellow jackets can sting and can attack the nest of honeybees, can attack a colony of honeybees very actively, as well as some hornets. Hornets can kill some adults, but yellow jackets very often stealing some honey from honeybees because they can attack beehives. But these tiny paper wasps of genus Ballistas, I'm not quite sure that they are stealing honey from honeybees in beehive. I'm pretty sure that they are not able to penetrate yards or beehives because they are not so strong. They are much weaker than honeybees. Today I have some... Oh, one escaped. One was escaped. I need to take it. Sorry. I got one. One was escaped, so I needed to put it back. Come on, baby. Today I have some living insects. Today I have some dry insects. I have some insects in dry collections, in entomological collection I can show you. I have showed already some insects in captivity before, and I can show you it again in my petri dish. One another petri dish is coming here with some flowers and some other interesting insects, the wasps. So what insects, and not only insects, you can recognize? Who is sitting here? Who is there? There are some insects, not only insects. There are some wasps here. Red colored bugs, Pyrocorysopterus. You see here two Ballistas sitting. I can open a little bit. You can open. Sitting on flowers. This is another wasp. Wasps are different here. Here this wasp of genus Ballistas, and this wasp of genus Ordinarus, Eumeninae subfamily and Vespinae subfamily. And here also I have a very tiny bee. You see this bee is 4 times smaller than honeybee. This is sweet bee family Halictidae. Halictidae, probably one species of genus Lasioglossum, but I'm not quite sure. If you're expert in bees, you can write what is the genus. 3-4 times smaller than honeybee. Very nice eusocial Halictidae bee. Maybe queen, maybe worker. I guess it's gonna be queen or worker. Also, she has here some food and water. I have here some honey, nectar of flowers. So we're feeding on flowers and on nectar and on honey. So we're happy about it. You see, it's very important to give water, to give nectar, to give honey for your insects. Hello, friend. Best greetings to Hungary. Best greetings to people who is joining us. This funny paper wasp is feeding on honey. Palistes is just licking honey. And we have not only insects here, we have here some funny creatures, some funny arthropods. This is a interesting woodlice who just were running around. And you see here in the center, this is a funny, very small diptera, very small fly, family Faridae, which is attacking sometimes laboratory culture of insects because she's predaceous. You can attack some larvae, and also the detritivagos laying eggs on dead insects. So this is Faridae family. This is woodlice, just to show some activities. Our Palistes and the woodlice. Ladybug with 2 points, and ladybug Harmonia axyridis, Asian ladybug or ladybird. And this is very small leaf beetle, Rhizolina, Rhizomelidae family. This small one. And back, our Palistes and Ordinaros. You see, so we're quite similar but very different. But now, according to taxonomy, we belong to the same family, but different subfamilies. I open the lid to make better focus, to keep carefully, to prevent the escape. Palistes is licking honey. Lovely Ordinaros is coming. Potter wasp. It's English name Potter wasp because this wasp is making special nest like potter from mud. There are some mud wasps, but this is a potter wasp, subfamily Eomininae. Halicta is also busy with honey. Galicta and Polistes. Sweet bee and paper wasp. One animal escaped. This is a male, so I can easily keep it in hands to show you that this is a male which is not dangerous. Male is trying to sting me, but you can recognize the tail with 3 horns. Tail with 3 horns is special genitalia of male, so male cannot sting. His tail like a tiny pin trying to sting me. But it's not dangerous because this is not a sting. But even sting of queen, female, is not very painful. Can last just for 15 minutes. And he's biting me with mandibles. Okay, I need to return it back. This is tiny bug, probably family Ligaidae, and lovely woodlice or roly-polies, who are not insects for sure, but crustaceans. Hello, Kirill. Hello, hello. Привет, Кирилл. Снова наблюдаем полиста, хищную или детритофаговую муху Фариду. Вот она, здесь погибшая, потому что она пробирается и съедает погибших насекомых в культуре или даже заболевших личинок. Такая хищная охотница, мушка Фарида. Так, и посмотрим сейчас некоторых насекомых в коллекции. And just can watch some insects in collection. Just dry. To show you different orders. Hello, Fair. Hello. Best greetings. Join our stream. Write more comments, show more activities. Yes, that's right, I remember about you. I remember. Yes, I have this ordinarus. It's especially for you. This one. Potter wasp. And some beetles. Ladybug is coming. Potter wasp is licking honey. I'm not quite sure about this species name. You say Spinipes maybe? No, I have collected it on flowers, on this type of flowers, autumn flowers, such sedum, which is Latin name sedum. I collected it 1 week ago on these flowers. Now she's alone. Potter wasp. Tiny Chrysamelidae, Chrysalina, tiny Ligaidae bug, and Halicta, and paper wasp, Listus. Yes, it's quite nice to observe how insects are licking honey and feeding on something like even a water drop. All insects are needed water and honey if you keep them in captivity. I can even open the lid for better focus. Very nice ordinaros and woodlice or roly-polies. Most active here firebugs. Pyrrhocopterus were always trying to escape. Some others not so active, not so tricky. Yeah, ordinaros is cleaning the body, making grooming. One Polistes is just crawling on the lid of one paper wasp escaped. Okay. Now sitting carefully. One male escaped, so I needed to put it inside. Halicta is enjoying honey. This is Florida fly. Okay, I have some small boxes with me with collection. Dark blue beetle, maybe this is Chrysalina, I'm not quite sure, very tiny one. This one. Tiny Chrysamelidae. Okay, we have now small bugs, and now I'm pleased to show you big bugs. Some big bugs are coming. Okay, small insects are relaxed now, and we can watch some insects in collection. Well, now we're observing some insects from Vietnam and Cambodia, I guess so. From Vietnam. This is a big Leucanida, stag beetle. Big mandibles, huge eyes, antennae. Cerambicidae family, horn beetles, longy horn beetle, very long antennae. Very nice coloration of elytros. Next one, mandibles and antennae. This is Leucanida. This is Cerambicidae. This is Scarabiidae. Scarabeetles. Very nice antennae. Very funny horns. Beetles from Vietnam coming. First beetle was Odontolabris. Odontolabris Quae. No, I didn't collect it. This is just a gift from my friend. See here some other cerambicidae. Longhorn beetle. I have not been in Vietnam. Have not been yet. Lovely. Click beetle. Elateridae family. Click beetle. Quite a big one, about 5 centimeters. Very long one. Again, scarab beetle. This one is very funny. With nice horns. Green colored, and double horns. Lovely tropical beetles. Of course, we have a lot of our beetles in temperate regions, but in tropic, biodiversity is really special and very unusual and very funny. Great pleasure to observe them in nature probably, but even in captivity it looks very funny. Very surprising. Shape is beautiful. And coloration. Longhorn beetle cerambicidae. And this huge click beetle. This one Leuconidae beetle. Well. What about our beetle? Our insects. Some our insects coming too. Here some different insects, just for comparison. Here, so you can recognize some flowers, wasps, beetles, also some scarab beetles, Scarabidae family, downware, praying mantis, some flies, hoverflies, some wasps, and for sure some bumblebees and bees. This is a diving Hydrophilidae beetle. This is not predaceous diving beetle, this is not Dyticida but Hydrophilidae. Also just collected in a city near my apartment. Was just laying on asphalt road, far away from water, maybe in 1 kilometer out of water. Maybe it was flying around, evening time, fell down and lost life on the road. This hoverfly, yellow jacket, honeybee, scarab beetle, June beetle, some bumblebee, Bombus hypnorum, I guess. And this is weevil, June beetle. We are flying in a city very often in late May, mid of June every year. We are flying around in city, quite common. They are not dangerous for agriculture, not for forestry, but in city, especially in city, we are living on dry places. They have no impact on vegetation. They are quite common in city. Bumblebee and parasitic wasp family Ichneumonidae, humanoid wasp. Again, bombus and wild solitary bee, not honeybee but solitary bee, and praying mantis. The male, similar like the male which I showed before, which was hunting on yellow jackets, but with spread wings. So you see wings, very special, very nice, very funny, very big. So far this male, you see with cerke on top of abdomen, male can fly very well. Praying mantis especially, males are flying very well. Female would be bigger, maybe fat, and can change color, unfortunately, but this is male, which is not so fat and a little bit slender, but with nice origami wings. Again, yellow jacket, and this is honeybee. Honeybees looks like very common one, but this one, solitary bee of Andrenidae family, looks like very similar to honeybee, but this is different family. And this is solitary bee and bumblebee, Bombus gypnorum. Yes, I had collected some mites, especially on scarab beetles. Many mites were coming on scarab beetles, and I have collection of varroa mites on honeybees. This is Hydrophilus, huge horns. Surprisingly, this diving beetle, Hydrophilus, is phytophagous. This beetle is feeding on aquatic plants. Predaceous diving beetle, Dyticidae, they are predaceous, but Hydrophilus is phytophagous. Well, some more beetles coming. And lovely beetle weevil, very common pest of beet agricultural crops. But yes, larvae of Hydrophilidae are predaceous, but adults are phytophagous. Okay, these beetles I showed in my last stream, but always pleasant to show them. Lucanus cervus, Lucanidae, very quite rare, but we are living in the city of Kyiv in some forestry areas, and sometimes possible to collect them just when they are dying after mating. so they're laying on the ground sometimes. I have not collected also myself. This is also the gift of my friend Oleg. He collected it near willows, near old willow trees and oak trees. He had a very different specimens with different size of body. Yes, stag beetles, Lucanidae family. Nice. So when we are crowding, we are really absolutely marvelous, very beautiful, absolutely amazing. Looks very nice. Today we are watching different insects in living culture, also in collection. Some people prefer living insects, but entomologists sometimes making collection with some vouchers of insects, which are kept in some jars and plastic boxes for safety. It's very important to close boxes very carefully to avoid some beetles, some pests which can come inside and can damage your collection. Sometimes even if you collected dead insects, it's important to put your insect in a freezer, not a refrigerator, but freezer, -20 for 2 or 3 days. So maybe some larvae, eggs of dermistid beetles can be on the body of that beetle, and your beetle can be destroyed later in collection. So very important to take care about your collection, to avoid anthracnose, to avoid dermistid beetles. Some nice Lucanidae, Lucanus cervus, beautiful deer beetle, stag beetle. Some lovely white moths coming. That head moth is coming. This moth is pretty common from culture. Very well known image, but it's quite difficult to find it in natural environment. Maybe some beekeepers can find it in beehives, but still not very often. It's described that they are coming to beehive very quietly because of making special noise, and really, these dead moths, hawk moths of family Sphingidae are making special noise, and maybe this type of noise is protecting them to come to the hive of honeybees and to steal honey. That head moth, Acherontia looks like a skull. Very nice coloration, hind wings and abdomen for sure. Also this beautiful gift from Oleg. Very nice head. I kept Acherontia in culture. It's quite easy to receive sometimes eggs and larvae from breeders and to make laboratory culture of Acherontia on leaves or on artificial diet. Now we have, even in Ukraine, special artificial diet, and it's possible to breed caterpillars on artificial diet during the whole year. That head moth is mimicking the sound of queen, making kind of sound of queen, and maybe making just a smell of kind of pheromone to distract the behavior of honeybees. I guess probably smell is more important than mimicking sounds. Smell is more important. So that's why if there is entrance big enough for mice or just for hawk moth, she can penetrate the entrance at night time when honeybees are not so active, and she smells like a queen. And this is another night moth with blue stripes flying around in the city of Kyiv in nighttime in August. In September, I collected in August using light trap, but now I cannot use light trap because it's autumn, but in summertime I couldn't use it because of wartime in Ukraine, and it's prohibited to take kind of open light in nighttime. When everything is closed, you can have light only in your apartment, in your building, but not outside for collecting insects. To keep artificial light trap, midnight is prohibited, and it's prohibited to go outside of buildings nighttime because of military state. Yes, and there is a tiny problem, Lycinidae, the tiny Lycinidae. Yes, that's true. Leucanidae. Lycinidae. Very delicate and very tiny. Well, and I have more insects. They're sitting here in some packages. They're very bright and very attractive. But I need to open the package and show you some more insects. Some very funny swallowtails are coming. Some very funny swallowtails. Quite many of them. They're laying on cotton layers. They're not pinned. They're temporary package. Wait a minute. Some insects coming. Some more butterflies are coming to the stage. Some lovely swallowtails. Genus Papilio. can observe how beautiful they are, with red and white spots, very attractive. They are collected in a secret place, because this is a very old collection, and I cannot tell you the secret place. Because this is a gift of my friend. I can show you cotton lawyer. Yes, this is a male and this is a female. Female has a different coloration. Genus Papilio, family Papilionides or Swallowtails. This is probably male. They're slightly different. These are gray. Beautiful red and white spots. These are white. Art of swallowtail butterflies. No, they are not collected in Ukraine. They are very rare in Ukraine. They are distributed in north part of Ukraine and in Carpathian region, but they are very rare. These were collected maybe 50 years ago, and this is a gift of my friend. So this is very old collection. No, they are very, very rare. Yeah, I hope so. Some antennae were lost in some specimens maybe. Coloration is beautiful. When they will be spread, they will look really amazing. But even with closed wings, it looks beautiful. These voucher specimens are important to know distribution of some species, to have voucher species of rare species, which are not so common now, and were distributed maybe only dozens of years ago, like this one, about 50 years ago. Very old collection. Okay. I use paper to close it like this, carefully, to protect from tiny damage. Just I can check some other boxes. Because I need to close boxes carefully. to protect them against all pests. They set against dermestid beetles. What's about another box? Wait a minute. I check who is in some other boxes. Okay, let's show them to be careful. I close it. I can show one more with more swallowtails coming. So far, so good. Now we can observe second package with swallowtails. We have same label. We were collected in secret place about 50 years ago. This is a gift of my friend. Some lost some antennae, but in good conditions. So this art of Papilio butterflies. Red and white spots, black spots. Some antennae as well preserved. Scales are well preserved. Oh, they're very rare. It's very difficult to find this genus in Ukraine now. And these are not collected in Ukraine. We're watching Swallowtail butterflies, family Papilionidae, genus Papilio. With different, very nice coloration. I can show them more together. Laying on cotton layers for preservation. Okay. I close the package carefully to put it to another package, to another box for preservation. Close it very carefully to protect it from anthracnose bugs. Finally, I can show you again Hornets. It's a type of hornets which are invasive species. It's a small Asian hornet. Vespa velutina. Which is dangerous pest of honeybees, honeybee industry. Now it's invasive species in Europe. Dangerous pest which is hunting on honeybees. Let's see. Vespa velutina nigrothorax. Thorax is black, head is black, and 3/4 of abdomen is black, with yellow stripe on the top. And you can see sting. Vespa velutina nigrothorax. Vespa velutina nigrothorax. Workers' sizes nearly the same as European hornet, even smaller. Small Asian hornet. Vespa velutina. Now you can watch other box with some Hymenoptera. Then this is lovely Hymenoptera, and this is lovely parasitoid of Horntail wasps, belonging to genus Megarissa. This is so big one, with size about body 3 centimeters and 4 centimeters of tail ovipositor. Altogether about 7 centimeters. Megarissa. Ovipositor in the larva of Horntail. Wasps, tentreda, which are developing under the bark of trees, in old trees, like in birch trees. And you can watch here some bees, wasps, and bumblebees, Ammophila, tiny Ammophila, hunting for caterpillars. Wild solitary bee, green wild solitary bee, some mason bee, family, or leafcutter bees, Megachilidae family. This is cuckoo bee, parasite of bees and wasps. That's again Megachilidae. I'm not quite sure, Megachila rotundata or different species. Leafcutter bee, Megachilidae. This is a bumblebee, Bombus terrestris, with pollen, with a pollen load. This is Andrenidae family, solitary bee. It's probably genus Sphex, Sphexidae family, same as Ammophila. But Sphex is hunting for locusts, Ammophila is hunting for caterpillars. This is male of mammoth, wasp, family Scoliidae, Megascolia, maculata, male. So you see solitary bees, same size as honeybee, but Megascolia is 4 times bigger. And on the right side, this is not honeybee, this is solitary bee. Big one is called mammoth wasp, genus name Latin Megascolia maculata. Size about 2.5 centimeters. Queen and female even bigger, but male is smaller. This is also male, collected in June time in the center of Kyiv. 2 tiny solitary bees, probably genus Andrena, with very hairy hind legs for pollen load. For sure males of mammoth wasp are not stinging, but they're swarming sometimes, searching for queen, and people are missing them, thinking that they're hornets, because they are black and yellow. People are afraid of them very much, but they're very peaceful and they're not stinging. But even queen can sting, but queen is afraid of people very much and escape very quickly. These are two males, so called mammoth wasps, because they're so big. But I love them very much. This one, Megarisa. I like very much mason bees or leafcutter bees. This in the center. And workers of Bombus terrestris, buff-tailed bumblebees. Again I'm showing parasitic was megarrhizum. 6 species megarrhiza were discovered in Ukraine. Some of them in the Red Book of Ukraine, and very rare. I collected it just during oviposition time, just on birch tree near my apartment building. Yes, that's true. I opened mouth parts, especially to show them under the microscope carefully. When you use soft specimen, you can do very carefully and open it. So they didn't open themselves. I did it myself for sure. It was difficult, but with forceps, with needles, it's possible to do it. To open mandibles. And to show sometimes proboscis, which is interesting. Like here. Or like here. See mandibles and very short proboscis. This is a small part of collection which I wanted to show you today. This was a stream from collection jars. Some people who are familiar about insects join us today. Thank you for coming from USA, from Hungary, maybe other countries. If somebody new joined us, right? What is your home country? Who joined us recently? Face from USA, I do remember. And one visitor was from Hungary. And some more. Thank you for interest and curiosity. It's already late time, evening in Kyiv, Ukraine. All right, you're from UK. Thank you for reminding. Last night was very noisy because of some air drones were coming to Kyiv. We had several explosions nearly every day, every night to be precise. Nighttime, some air drones are coming from Russia, penetrating the border of Ukraine. We are searching, making some surveillance around, try to hit something. But we were shot down by our anti-aircraft military forces. So we heard several strange explosions in different regions of Kyiv. So that's why difficult to say what's going to be today. Can be the same. Noisy night. Hopefully with less damages and casualties. So that's why I'm trying to show you a little bit nature, some collections, to remind that nature is beautiful, even in dry mode. But I showed already you living insects. So living insects are funny and nice as well. So we can finish with our wasps, which are quiet and sitting here together. Thank you for joining us. I can open lid to show you wasps. So we're prepared for night. We are not sleeping, nearly sleeping. But I have a lid to close them to avoid their escape. I hope it was interesting for you. Welcome to join our stream next time. Still, as far as we're near the light, we can be more active now. And unfortunately, we're a little bit less active in night time rather than in midday time. So easy to show them. How funny. Paper wasps, genus Palistus. We have food, we have honey, we have water, we have space. If we have some cocoons to take care about the new sisters and brothers, new drones which we can hatch from new cocoons nearby. You see here some cocoons, white cocoons. Maybe some new individuals can hatch in new days. If you have some questions about entomology, write it in comments under this video after this stream. Спасибо, что были с нами. Дякую, что были с нами. Надеюсь, было любопытно посмотреть на насекомых в культуре и в коллекции. Ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии. Write your comments. Join our Patreon page. If you write in comments your email, I can send you private message about revisited expert. Yes, not they published, she is published, is the lady. Thank you for your interest and curiosity. Write comments. Looking forward to see you in new streams. Don't forget, stand with Ukraine, support Ukraine, help Ukraine, and Ukraine will win. See you soon in new streams. Good luck. Bye bye. Write comments and visit my channel again in new stream. Bye bye.